Good evening, sports fans. We welcome you back here to East Kentwood High School for day number 2 of the finals of the first annual Davenport Don Kimble Memorial Swim and Dive Invitational. And it is a proud pleasure to bring you the action once again. I'm Joey Sutherland. My tag team partner, my director and producer is Chase Joseph, and we'll be keeping you company here through the second session here of the finals. Now, unlike yesterday, where it was a timed finals for those long-distance events, we did have prelims this morning setting up the 2 heats of the events that we will be showing you here tonight. And to kind of give you an idea of what we'll be looking at tonight on Saturday night, it will start us with the 200-yard medley relay. Now, that is a timed final. We did not have a earlier morning time trial for that one. The next event after a 15-minute break, which we'll try to get a few of the diving in at that point in time, we'll have the 200-yard butterfly. First the women's, then the men. Then we'll have the 200-yard freestyle, women and men, 100-yard breast, 100-yard back, 400-yard IM, and finally the 50 free. That's what we have today. Now for the diving today will be the women on the 3 meter and the men on the 1 meter. So that's what we have for today. Now, some of you might notice right away we got a little bit of a different vantage point for you. Now, I'm still in the same place, but because we hear you, and some of you louder than others, I literally went out last night to buy a cord so we could go a little bit higher with the camera, and hopefully that will be able to give you a better vantage point here today. It was never a problem with high school. We just didn't have the number of coaches or athletes that stepped in front of the camera, but we've seen that problem, we've corrected that problem, and hopefully you're able to truly enjoy the event here today. Now, some of you heard this yesterday, and to me, folks, this was nothing short of remarkable. We had people watching the stream. First of all, we had close to 1,500 total views of yesterday between the live and then the essentially the however you want to call it, the replay of the first day of the event. But the more remarkable thing to me is that we had people watching from 7 different countries yesterday, and that did my heart well. So for all of you that are watching your children or grandchildren from another country, hey, welcome aboard, and thank you for joining us here on my YouTube channel, which we will continue to do a lot of Davenport swimming and diving. We also have all of East Kentwood athletics, everything from hockey, like we'll be at next actually this coming Friday. We have our first hockey game on the YouTube channel. We'll also be doing the men's and women's basketball and so much more. If you want to check more information on that, feel free to check out my YouTube channel. All right, enough of my commercial. I'm getting excited, folks, because I tell you what, everything about today is exactly what you want it to be, what you want to see with swimming and diving. Now again, this the hard thing to explain to people if you're not a swimmer is we are experiencing this meet is the halfway mark of the season, and it is technically a tapered meet for most of the athletes. It's the halfway mark of the year, and it's going to be now probably about almost 5 to 6 weeks before you start to see the teams in competition once again. So they're going to use the taper here, and in some cases a mini taper, and from there they're going to reset the clock, get the yards back in, get them the strength back up, and be able to go leading all the way to the national finals, which will take place in the end of March, conferences are usually in February, and then the national championships will be in March. So that's where we're at, and it's fun. It's exciting. we are looking right now. They are getting everything set up. You can hear, hopefully you can hear in the background a lot of the teams that are already getting a little excited and ready to go. Gives us an opportunity. We didn't talk about this as much as I should have yesterday, but let's talk about the teams that are here and who's representing them. First, obviously, is the host team, the Panthers of Davenport University, led by head coach Justin Vasquez, and his assistant coach is Alex Kant. And great job that Justin and Alec do with this team. It's truly been a pleasure. The other assistant coach is Samantha Sutherland, and well, obviously if you don't know that name, it sounds familiar. She is related to me, so I won't go any further on that. Next up, we have the first-year team from Aquinas College, from the Saints, and I have been nothing it has truly been an honor and a privilege to get a chance to converse with Christy Kinsner and actually Mick Holman, who is her assistant coach. Those two have done a great job. Now, their numbers are not super high yet, but they're really doing a good job starting this program out. They're swimming over at East Grand Rapids High School, and you can see a lot of excitement. In fact, we're lucky. I think in about a half hour, maybe closer to 45 minutes, I'm going to bring on one of the first-year swimmers from Aquinas, a young man we had a nice chance to chat with or talk about yesterday, and I got just a beautiful email from his mom yesterday, and that is Christopher Uzono Chin, and he's going to be coming on and chatting with us probably about 6:40 in that ballpark. So we got the national anthem. I'll continue the introductions here of the teams and the coaches respectively. All right, national anthem is beyond us now, and we are just seconds away from our first finals here of the evening. We are going to have two heats of the women's 200-yard medley relay. So that means, of course, if you're not familiar with swimming, let me go through that. In the medley relay, it goes back, breast, fly, free. So the first swimmers for the respective teams will be told at some point in time here by the officials to go ahead and hop into the water, and they'll start with a backstroke start, and we'll go from there. The timers are just coming out. Now, interesting on this meet, to credit to Coach Vasquez, what he did is he set it up so that every one of the teams that is here was responsible for providing a couple timers throughout the weekend for each session. So we've had different timers, and most of them have done it before. Some of them have learned on the fly, but it's worked pretty well so far here today. All right, so let's take a look at who we have. We have the Olivet Nazarene B team is going to be in lane number 2. That'll consist of Lingle, Vega, Briner, and Daly. For Davenport C in lane number 3, it's going to be Casper, Scott, Lynn, and Schrotenbohr. For Davenport's B team in lane number 4, it's going to be Bachheim, Brownrigg. Who's up next? It will be Rapseat and Helgren. For Wayne State in lane in lane 5, their C team will consist of Balk, Allen, Malinova, and Warner. For Aquinas' A in lane 6, it's going to be Brooks, McGarry, Costello, Doyle, and Critchell. And for Hillsdale, in lane number 7, their C team of Mills, Boyle, Clark, and Brisky. We are underway right now with the backstrokers finishing their down and back, or 50 yards. Getting ready to transition here into the breaststrokers. At the lead at the first touch, it is Davenport B with a time of 28:23. Second place at 29 flat will be the, who was it? That was the Olivet Nazarene team. The breaststrokers now are doing it out. They're about to hit the wall. Coming back right now. Oh, great view there, Chase. You're doing a great job. And it looks like Davenport has about a half a body length lead as we transition into the butterfly. They will with a time of 57:98. That's their B team. Second place is at 58:32. Still Olivet. Now we are into the butterflyers. And we'll see here at the turn if Davenport's holding their lead. And I tell you what, folks, now there's about an eyelash difference between first and second place. We're getting ready to go into the front crawlers or the freestylers. It is actually, we have a change in the leaderboard. It is Olivet now, or excuse me, it is now in the lead. Olivet Nazarene at 124.00 to 124.21 for Davenport into the front crawlers or the freestylers about to hit the wall on their way back. This is close. I think Olivet has it by an eyelash. Hitting the wall with a time of 1:48.02. It is the Olivet B team. They out-touched the Panthers team who went 1:48.31. Third place at 1:55.54 was the Hillsdale C team. So some good swims right there, but congratulations to that Olivet team, which consisted of Maylee Lingle, Juliet Vega, Haley Briner, and Addison Daly with their time of 1:48.02. They capture the first heat. Now remember, you can get a place with being in the first heat. It doesn't happen often, but we saw a few of it last night, and we could see it again here today. All right, next up is now the second heat, the final heat of the 200-yard medley relay. They're off, and it will be Saginaw Valley's B team in lane number 1, consisting of Thomas, Stoddard, Darby, and Vance. For Davenport's A team in lane number 2, it is going to be Engelsman, Wallace, Wagner, and Mumby. For Wayne State's B team in lane 3, Fox, Gurecki, Dice, and Paris. Wayne State's A in lane 4, it's going to be Chorley, Cow, Brunner, and Tarlev. For the Saginaw Valley A team in lane number 5, it's going to be McDowell, Fenhoff, Skyliner, Flora, I beg your pardon if I mispronounced that one, and Cornell. For Olivet's A team in lane 6, it's Howell, Schroeder, Perry, and Pearson. Hillsdale's A in 7 consists of Tunney, Dick Hunt, Clifford, and Taylor. And Hillsdale's B in lane 8, it is Sleepian, Burnham, Clark, and Mason. We are now into the butterflyers here. The third leg of the relay. And this one, folks, is too close to call right now. It looks like Wayne's A is in the lead. Just ahead of the Wayne's B right now. They got it 1-2. Let's see how it is at this touch going into the front crawl. And it is now at 1:19.97, the Wayne A team, followed by second place. It's so close to call. I think it's the Davenport A, but we're going to have to wait till it comes back on this one, folks. On the way home right now, it is definitely going to be winning the race with a time of 1:43.42. That is Wayne. Wow, Wayne did go 1-2. 1:43.42. Second place was the Wayne B team at 1:46.68. Third place went 1:47.50. And I think that was, but congratulations nonetheless to the Wayne State A team of Chorley, Cow, Brunner, and Tarlev as they win the women's 200-yard medley relay with that fine, strong swim right there. And that's going to transition us into the men's side of the 200-yard medley relay. We will have 2 heats of this as well. And the first heat, it will have Aquinas A in lane number 3. Davenport C is in lane number 4. Davenport's D is in lane number 5. And the Olivet Nazarene's B team is in lane 6. The team for Aquinas consists of Augustine, and actually the young man we talked about is going to talk to us later today, and that is Azuno Chin. And then they have Vandy and Kembler. For Davenport, it is in C, it is Gieskin, Lazzie, Hinckley, and Whitfield. For Davenport D, it is Monday, Leonard, Peterson, and Goebel. And for Olivet in lane 6, it is Ruskavikas, Adams, Harrison, and Washington. We are, as you can see right now, into the breaststrokers, about to transition into, as we do with the butterflyers. I was trying to look at the lead time here right now. It looks like it is at 50:57 for Olivet, just ahead of the Davenport C team. Coming back right now, getting ready to transition into the final leg. The anchor swimmers, the freestylers. It is a slight lead for Olivet at 1:13.55 to 1:14.69 over Davenport. The last 50 is in motion right now here of this first heat of 2. Coming back right now, the water is just a splashing, but I think Olivet has enough of a lead to hold on, but it's getting close. Inside the flags, hitting the wall. It will be Olivet going 1:35.65. Second place was 1:35.94 for the Davenport C team. That is a personal best, actually, for all 4 teams in that heat, but congratulations once again to Ruskavikius, Adams, Harrison, and Washington. Their time of 1:35.15, or I beg your pardon, 1:35.65 was good enough to win the first heat of the 200-yard medley relay. Now we are going to have the Davenport B team in lane number 1. Wayne State's B is in lane 2. Davenport's A is in lane 3. Saginaw Valley's A is in lane number 4. Wayne State's A is in lane 5. Saginaw Valley's B is in lane 6. Wayne State's C is in lane 7. And Olivet Nazarene's A team is in lane 8. We are underway right now. The backstrokers get off to a great start here in this heat. Hitting the wall right now, it appears to be, from the naked eye, it looked like lane number 4, which would be Saginaw Valley. But I tell you what, folks, it's too close to call. In fact, actually, I'm going to say it's the Wayne State A team at the lead. Oh, that could have been a deke. That was really close. Really close. We'll have to see on that one. But a great time right there at 22.92 for Wayne State. As we're now into the breaststrokers. And the breaststroker, oh my goodness, lost his goggles, and that appears to be affecting him as we have a change in the leaderboard. Now in lane number 4, it's going to be Saginaw Valley with the lead at 47.73, 0.2 of a second ahead of Wayne State. As we transition into the Flyers are off and running, and they've already hit their first turn on the home stretch here. It is about a quarter of a body length lead right now for Saginaw Valley as they go into the front crawlers on their way. 1:09.65 for Saginaw Valley, 1:10.47 is second place right now for Wayne State. Coming up on their flip turn, they're on their way home. They are cruising, baby. We are seeing the water a-rocking. It is really close inside the flags. Too close for me to call. Who's going to hit the wall? It will be out of nowhere, folks. I got to double check that one to make sure it was right. They switched the scoreboard too fast on me. I'm going to have to go to Meet Mobile to confirm this one. Looks like they're requesting backup times. As you could see from the video, folks, that was too close to call. Okay, now I guess it is correct. So it was Wayne State A went 1:30.02 ahead of Saginaw Valley, who went 1:30.20. Third place was Davenport's A at 1:32.26. All right, that makes more sense to me because I didn't think it was the Wayne State C team in lane 7, although the scoreboard at it for a second had it. Thank you, had it as the winner. So congratulations again to the Wayne State A team of Maddie Chorley, Y. Cow, Julia Brunner, and Marina Tarlev as they win the. Jeez, I already told you they won that one. Let's go actually to the men's side. Good googly moogly. If I turn my paper, I'm not even paying attention. That was the team of Franz Mueller, Hans Anderson, Trevor Jones, and Luca Vetko. So congratulations to Mueller, Anderson, Jones, and Vetko with that fine time of 1:30.02, dropping 5.2 seconds in order to win that heat and win the 200-yard medley relay. So congratulations on that one. We will have a short break here. Unfortunately, diving has not started yet, so I really don't have the ability to send us over and watch some diving yet, but it will give me an opportunity here to get caught up on a couple commercials. We'll be right back. Thank you for joining us here on exclusive coverage of the 2021 first annual Don Kimble Memorial Swim and Dive Invitational. Joey Sutherland and Chase Joseph, who is running the cameras and is our director and producer. I appreciate the fine job that he is doing. All right.
Guess what? We're hiring at Culver's. That means if you're up for welcoming families with coworkers who feel like family, and you have a thing for fresh frozen custard, and for growing your career in a place you can be proud of, you're our kind of people. So join the Culver's team. Apply at culvers.jobs.
Looking for fresh food, variety, and great deals? Shop your local Family Fare supermarket and sign up for our Yes Rewards program for everyday savings, exclusive digital coupons, rewards, and other special perks. Plus, you can use your Yes account to shop online with the Fast Lane, our new online grocery shopping service. Just order online, select pickup, and we'll do all your shopping for you. It's that easy. To learn more about shopping with Yes at Family Fare, visit shopfamilyfare.com.
Heart of Gold. You'll find it at Metro Health, University of Michigan Health, where leading heart and vascular specialists are at the forefront of cardiovascular care. You know what else is golden? Our newly expanded office, located at 1310 East Beltline, just off of Lake Drive. You can't beat the location. Look for the Block M, or better yet, schedule an appointment. Online at metrohealth.net/heart-vascular.
Hey, this is Carl Paganelli, West Michigan NFL official. Please join me in supporting Faith Hospice by buying a raffle ticket for Super Bowl 56 on February 13, 2022 in Los Angeles. Tickets are $100 each, and the prize includes 2 Super Bowl tickets, overnight accommodations, and $1,000 towards airfare. To buy tickets, call 616-398-6600. Must be 18 years or older to enter. Visit Faith Hospice website at www.faithhospicecare.org for more details and to read our family story. Thank you again.
As families and communities across Michigan gear up for an historic back-to-school season, Dean Transportation is looking for compassionate people to join their dedicated team of school bus drivers. They offer competitive wages and paid training, quality benefits, flexible schedules, and most of all, endless opportunities to make a difference. Apply today at deanjobs.com to join this critical effort to help students return to learn this fall. deanjobs.com.
If you don't know, then let me show you.
right, you know what that means. When the music is gone, it's time to get back into action. And after that long break, it seemed longer than it really was. We are now going to transition here into the first heat of the 200-yard butterfly. There's going to be just 2 swimmers here in this heat. There will be 3 total heats here, which is unusual for the I'm not 100% sure why on this one, but we have Phoebe Johnson from actually from Hillsdale is swimming. The sophomore is in lane 4, and Lindsay Riemersma is the junior for Davenport, swimming in lane number 5. The seed times here for the 2 girls, respectively. For Phoebe, it's 2:26.78, and for Lindsay, it is 2:38.9. At the first 50, the 2 were at Phoebe came in at 30.55, and Lindsay was at 32.47. As they are coming up on next time they hit the wall here, this will be the halfway mark. A good crowd here today. A great crowd here. Better than we had last night or on this morning. As let's see, at the wall right now, it is Johnson at 106.56 and Riemersma is at 110.8 as the 2 are at the halfway mark here, the 200-yard butterfly. Yeah. Make sure you got room here. All right, well, as I had promised you, I was going to have a chance to talk to Christopher from Aquinas, and here is my golden opportunity. First of all, welcome.
Thank you.
I got to tell you, I've told the story a couple times right now here that the email that I got from your mom yesterday was amazing, and it was really appreciated. And what was interesting for me is I have when I swam in college, I was also a miler. Not as good as you, I will say that. And how was it for you on your first competition on that 1650? Was it a little bit more difficult than you anticipated?
Yeah, I would say more difficult. It is my first time doing it, as you said. But I think towards the end, I felt better. It got easier for me.
Johnson, let me chime in here real quickly, ends that 200-yard fly with a time of 2:24.47. Nicely done. And Riemersma's going to hit the wall at 2:34.79 in that first heat. Well, what were you trying to do? I assume you've swam 500s before.
Yes, correct.
What were you trying to hold for your 50s, or were you looking bigger per 100?
I would say 50s. I was looking to hold about, let's say like a 37, 36. I never swam it before, so I was trying to hold that pace, and I would say I pulled it pretty good.
Well, let's switch gears here and talk about this first year under the new program for Aquinas, and with Coach Kinzer. How is that going? You got 2 amazing coaches in Kinsner and Mick Holman. I've known them a long time. Great people.
Yeah, the coaches are great, and the team is fantastic. I couldn't ask for a better team. We are a brand new team, so it is fun just growing and building as a team and just knowing each other, getting to know each swimmer well. So it's really been a fun season. We haven't had many meets since we're a new team, but the meet's been fun, practices. We're always working hard every day, so it's really fun.
Awesome. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I'll ask you one more question. Parents weren't being able to hear to see it, but they're getting to watch it on the stream. You got something you want to say to the folks?
Well, I love my parents, family, of course. I know you guys are far away from home, and I wish you all the best, and you guys always supported me throughout my entire life. So I just want to say thank you to all of you.
Awesome. Well, hey, Christopher, thank you for joining us, and It's truly been a privilege to be able to watch you this weekend, and appreciate you taking a few seconds to talk to us here on the air.
Thank you.
Good luck the rest of the weekend.
You too.
All right. That was fun. That's one of those interviews that we get to do. Let me get you caught up real quickly on who we have in the water here in the second heat of the women's 200-yard butterfly. We have Knowlton from Davenport in lane number 1. Cooper is in lane number 2 from Wayne State. Fenton from Saginaw Valley is in lane 3. Witt from Wayne is in lane 4. Abigail Warner from Wayne is in lane number 5. Fassett from Hillsdale is in lane number 6. Walker from Hillsdale is in lane number 7. And Briner from Olivet is in lane 8. On their way home right now. Let's see who's going to take this one. The seed time to beat was 2:15.71. We had two people with identical seed times, and they're duking it out right now, folks. Inside the flags, it looks like it's going to be about an eyelash difference, and the win is going to go to Witt, who goes 2:15.48. Oh, my goodness. About a half a second lead over Fenton. 2:15.48. That's a best time. Second place was 2:15.93. And that for Fenton was a best time as well. So congratulations, though, on that one to Juliana Witt, the sophomore from Wayne State, for winning that first heat. And that's going to bring us into the championship heat, heat number 3 of the 200-yard butterfly. It is going to be Darby, the senior from Saginaw Valley, in lane number 1. Elmquist, the freshman for Wayne, is in lane number 2. Perry, the freshman from Olivet, is in lane number 3. Julia Brunner, is a senior for Wayne in lane number 4. All right, do we have a scratch here? Hold on here, folks. All right. Now, I have my camera guy is in a better position, but sometimes I'm blocked out, so I got to take and move a little bit here. All right, back to that. In lane number 5, it is Flora Skendler from Saginaw Valley. And lane number 6, it's Clifford from Hillsdale. Lane number 8, also from Hillsdale, it is Anna Clark. And in lane number 9, we have Nika Rapsit is in lane number 8, the senior for Davenport. One of the sweetest individuals you will ever have the honor of meeting. I've got to work with her here at Davenport for the last 3 years plus going into this one, and she's just an amazing human being. All right, at the leaderboard right now, though, still with that time of mid-58 right now. The freshman from Saginaw Valley, who had the second best seed time of 2:05.8, is still in the lead, hitting the wall. Let's see. It is still at 131. Actually, now we have a new leader. It's Clifford at 131.93. Another freshman. So we've seen some amazing freshman swimmers. Megan Clifford, though, in the lead. They're on the final 50 right now. Into the home stretch. All the way down. It looks like it is going to be at the wall, touching out. Clifford, who goes 2:05.76. Nicely done. All right. So Clifford, congratulations, Megan Clifford, with that time at 2:05.76. She wins the 200-yard butterfly for the women. All right, our next event is going to be the men's butterfly. We'll have 2 heats here, and it will only be 2 heats. In the first heat, it is the freshman from Wayne State. It is Harding in lane number 2 from Olivet. It is Ferganic in lane number 3. Sorry about that, folks. In lane number 3 from Wayne, it is the junior Matt Vasilakis. In lane number 4, the freshman from Saginaw Valley, it is Pedro Nogueria. In lane number 5 from Olivet, the senior, Mikrat. In lane number 6, the senior from Saginaw Valley, Langdon. And in lane number 7, the senior, also from Olivet, it is Wagner, Wyatt Wagner. All right, coming up here at the halfway mark, touching the wall with a time of 55:06. That looks like Mikrat has the lead right now. And he did have the second fastest seed time, as the swimmers are hitting the wall for the final time on their way home. And hitting the wall, it's going to be close. Coming into our final 50. It is 125.73. Mikrat still continues to hold on to that lead. He is about a half a second advantage over lanes 3 and 4. And hitting the wall with a time of 155.40. Congratulations, 155.40, a 3-second drop, is the senior from Olivet Nazarene, Christian Mikrat. Second place on that one will go to Vasilakis, the junior from Wayne. Now we have the A finals here. In lane number 1, the sophomore from Olivet Nazarene, it is Harrison. Westgate, the senior from Wayne, is in lane number 2. Also from Wayne, the sophomore in lane 3. Capizzo in lane number 4, the freshman from Davenport. Eric Perzak, a freshman also for Wayne in lane number 5 is Jones. A junior for Wayne in lane number 6 is Mahaney. In lane number 7 is the freshman from Saginaw Valley, Capitasti. And in lane number 8, the junior from Saginaw Valley, Marquez. And we are underway here. Coming out on this one, the seed time to beat, it looks like it is Perzak, who had a 150.41. He hits the wall at 23.98 for his first 50. That's a pretty fast 50, folks. Coming up on the next flip turn, nearing the halfway mark here of the championship heat of the 200-yard butterfly. Looks like we have a change in the leaderboard here. About to hit the wall. At 51.97, it is going to be Perzak, the Davenport standout, freshman. Still got 100 yards to go, though, here in this butterfly. Hitting the wall, and we have another leader change, as it appears now that it is Capizzo has taken over the lead at 120.96. The crowd getting into this one. Coming home right now, and it actually looks like lane 3's got the lead. So that's still Capizzo. And he's inside the flags. He's going to hit the wall, touching it out, and taking the W with a time of 150.62. Perzak is second with a time of 151.19. But congratulations, Alexander Capizzo, the sophomore from Wayne State, wins the men's 200-yard butterfly with that time of 150.42. All right. Apparently we are doing C finals. I was told we were only doing A and B finals, so I'm a little confused here. But there is a C final here in the women's 200-yard freestyle. In lane number 1, the sophomore from here in Northview High School, for Hillsdale College, it is Sarah Patanachek. In lane number 2, the sophomore from Aquinas, Mary Grace Doyle. In lane number 3, Sarah Clark is the Hillcrest junior. Lucy Engel Wilkerson is the freshman for Saginaw Valley in lane number 4. It is Sabine Branford, the freshman for Wayne State in lane number 5. Emma Norman, the junior for Olivet Nazarene, is in lane number 6. Kylie Martin is the senior in lane number 7 for Olivet Nazarene. And in lane number 8, it is one of my favorite people in the world, Jenna Schrotenboer. She is a manager here at the pool as well as a Davenport swimmer, and just done a phenomenal job for us. At the first 50, it's hard to see who the leader is. It's tough to say. I think it was Branford at 20, or no, I beg your pardon, Norman at 27:57. But it was by less than 0.2 of a second, so a good race to start here. Again, Emma Norman is another local swimmer and another wonderful young lady that I've had the privilege of training as a lifeguard. So it's nice to have all these ties with some of these swimmers for the respective teams here. At the halfway mark, we are at 57:66. And it is Branford and Norman are duking it out respectively right now for this first heat. The first of 3 heats here. And we're now into the final 50. 127.62. I beg your pardon, easy for me to say. Sabine Branford is in the lead, coming into the final 25 in the home stretch. She's actually opened it up to a body length lead. The interesting part's going to be for second place, and it is going to be Branford, goes 157.97 to win this one. That's a 2-second drop. Second place goes to Engel Wilkerson. With a time of 159.05. 159.11 was third place, and I believe that was Doyle. That was a crazy fast finish on that heat. All right, for the B finals here, for the second heat, it is Frick, the freshman from Saginaw Valley, in lane number 1. Plonis is a sophomore from Wayne in lane number 2. St. Clair from Saginaw Valley, the freshman, is in lane number 3. Haley Waters is a freshman from Wayne in lane 4. Chips is a senior from Saginaw Valley in lane number 5. Logan is a junior from Olivet Nazarene in lane number 6. Taylor is a junior from Hillsdale in lane number 7. And Seeloff is a sophomore for Wayne in lane number 8. Coming up at the completion of the first 50, hitting the wall first with a time of 26:38 is Taylor. And Taylor, who had actually the 4th best seed time coming into this, but she has the fastest 50 here to start the 200 free. coming up right now, nearing the halfway mark. Let's see, and it is a real battle between first through third. I think we're going to have a leader change into lane 4. That looks like Waters, and it is Waters at 55.37, just ahead of Logan, who's at 55.53, and then Taylor 55.87. Wow, that first to third now is eyelash close material. Coming up on the 150-yard mark when they hit the wall next in the leaderboard. Holding the lead now out of lane 4 is Waters. Haley Waters, the freshman. She is at right now 125.36. She's got about a half a second lead over Ships from Saginaw Valley, who's at 125.88, along with actually Logan's ahead of her at 125.74, and Taylor at 125.76. I'm telling you what, this is going to be fun coming in here to the finals. It's getting really close inside the flags. Who's going to touch it out? And hitting the wall is Waters with a time of 154.91. Haley Waters wins heat number 2 with that time of 154.91. Second place is Ships at 155.09. And third place will go to Taylor at lane 7, 156.13. And now we have our final heat here of the women's 200-yard freestyle. It will be Daly, the freshman for Olivet, is in lane number 1. Frala, the senior for Davenport, is in lane number 2. Wallace, the sophomore for Davenport, is in lane number 3. That's Rebecca Wallace. Lane number 4, it is Fox from Wayne State. Guriva is in lane number 5, the senior from Saginaw Valley. Holmes, the sophomore from Hillsdale, is in lane number 6. Sakarik is a sophomore for Wayne in lane number 7. And Clark is in lane number 8 for Saginaw Valley. The seed time to beat here is 150.88 by the junior from Wayne State in Jordan Fox. At the first flip turn, at the first 50, the leader was Fox at 25.86, just ahead of 5 people in the low 20s, 26s. Coming up on the halfway mark here of the halfway of the 200 freestyle at the 100-yard mark. Still holding the lead out of lane number 4. It's Fox. She's at 53.22 to 53.89 is second place right now for Tanya. Guryeva is in second place, and she's continuing to battle Fox right now as they're making their way back, nearing the 150-yard marker of this 200-yard race, but still holding strong and hitting the wall at 121.82 with a 28.6 split time is Fox. 122.5 and a 28.61 split time. That time was for Guryeva. And they are on their home stretch right now. And it is still a half a body length lead right now for Fox into the wall and hits the wall at a time of 150.41. And that is actually a half a second drop. Second place, as I said, was Guryeva at 151.32. That's a 2-second drop for Guryeva. And third place went to Wallace from Davenport, 153.47. That's a best time, a nice job as well for Wallace. So some good times all the way around here. Personal bests and fast times aplenty. All right, the first of 3 heats here of the men's 200-yard freestyle. It is Martins Rezendi from Saginaw Valley is in lane number 1. Colin Chi from Wayne State is in, the sophomore is in lane number 2. Nate Schluckbeyer is the freshman for Saginaw Valley in lane number 3. Mason Beal is the sophomore in lane number 4. Elliot Matyak is a sophomore for Saginaw Valley in lane number 5. Hunter Fosler is a junior for Davenport in lane number 6. Zach Dahlman is a freshman from Saginaw Valley in lane number 7. And a freshman for Aquinas in lane number 8 is Luke Vandy. It is right now the time of 51:74. Looks like the lead for Elliott. Matayak, that's I believe the correct pronunciation. Or Matayak. And now at the next wall, it is 120.21 for Matayak, just ahead of Fosler at 120.7 and Dahlman at 120.87. I mean, this one, folks, is razor thin margin for error here as they are heading in right now. And hitting the wall, winning the race with a time of, oh my goodness, folks, it is a dead tie. Schuckelbeyer has come in to tie on that one. Matayak, they both went a time of 147.63. A dead tie there, 147.63. Now that is the best time for both of them. Nice job, though. We already talked about Elliot Matayak, but also Nate Schluckbeyer, who actually dropped 2 seconds himself to tie for the lead in that heat. That brings us to heat number 2. The freshman for Saginaw Valley, Ledke, is in lane number 1. The junior for Wayne, Dolan, is in lane number 2. The Davenport freshman, Tucker Jones, is in lane number 3. The senior from Saginaw Valley, Amick, is in lane number 4. Cron, the senior for Wayne, is in lane number 5. Braun is a freshman from Olivet in lane number 6. Cruz is a, hold on, let me turn the page. Okay, we're still trying to figure out what year he is. Braun is the freshman for Olivet in lane number 6. Cruz is the freshman for Saginaw Valley in lane number 7. And Petrisen is the freshman for Davenport in lane number 8. Coming into the wall, let's see who's the leader right now. At the wall, it's going to be, this is real close. I'm going to say it is Braun at 117.46. Coming into the final 50 here. He's got a slight lead over Tucker Jones at 117.94. This is still anybody's race right now as they're on the final flip turn into the home stretch here of the 200-yard freestyle. The men's, the second of 3 heats here. This is a dogfight coming into the wall, but it looks like lane 6 is going to take it. Braun with a time of 1:45.27 touches out Cron at 1:45.72. Third place is Tucker Jones at 1:45.73. So the difference from first to third place was less than 0.2 of a second. Remarkably crazy fast. 1:47. And that was actually a best time for all 3 of those swimmers. That'll bring us to our championship heat here of the men's 200-yard freestyle. It will have a Davenport junior in lane number 1, Drew Hinckley. In lane number 2, it's Logan Fox, the freshman from Saginaw Valley. Kyle Lovis is a senior from Wayne State in lane number 3. Freshman for Davenport, Ruiz de Canis, is in lane 4. In lane number 5, it is Clayton Kennard, the freshman for Wayne State. Mitch Dickey is a sophomore for Davenport in lane number 6. Zachary Reichel is a senior for Saginaw Valley in lane number 7. And Zeke Eli is in lane number 8, a senior for Saginaw Valley. The seed time to beat here is 1:40:17 for the Davenport freshman, just ahead of Kennard, the freshman for Wayne. So the 2 top times here in the 200-yard freestyle are a couple of freshmen, respectively, for Wayne and Davenport. Let's see how we're looking right here of the 200-yard freestyle at the halfway mark. Looks like right now it's going to be out of lane 2 at 48.8 for Fox. 48.83 is Ruiz. I believe that it was Ruiz de Canis, the freshman for Davenport. So it is as close as I suspected it was going to be. We're coming up at the 150-yard mark. We're getting into our last 50, and at the wall with the lead out of lane 4, it is Alvaro Ruiz de Canis, the freshman, hitting the last flip turn into the home stretch. Who wants this one? This one's going to be a battle. Remember, the seed time to beat was 140.17. We might have it because he exploded in the last 50 and hits the wall at 139.44. Holy cow. That is a personal best for the freshman from Davenport. Congratulations to Ruiz de Canis, as he is the winner of the 200-yard freestyle with that time of 139.44. Second place in that one went to Fox with a time of 140.91. Logan Fox, who dropped almost 3 seconds himself. Nice job as well for the Saginaw Valley freshman. We are going to transition here into the 100-yard breaststroke. The first of 3 heats here for the women. In our first heat, we have Stoddard, the junior from Saginaw Valley, is in lane number 1. Charnstrom, the freshman from Saginaw Valley, is in lane number 2. Dothit is a junior from Hillsdale in lane number 3. Also from Hillsdale in lane number 4 is Becca Brisky, the senior. In lane number 5, it is Scott, the freshman, Cassie Scott from Davenport. Lane number 6 is the senior from Hillsdale, Taylor Boyle. Lane number 7, the sophomore from Davenport, Emily Helgren. And in lane number 8, the senior for Wayne, it is Ashley Allen. And we are at the lead right now at the first lap at 32.52. Looks like Brisky. No, I beg your pardon, it was 32.26. The difference between first and third, though, again, folks, is less than a tenth of a second. So we are really close here. And hitting the wall with a time of 109.14, taking it this first heat by a half a second. 109.14. Let's go. Becca Brisky. So winning that one, again, was Becca Brisky with a time of 109.14. Second place was Hannah Duthit, the junior from Hillsdale, who went 109.67. That was a personal best as well. For our second heat here, the freshman for Wayne is in lane number 1, Katalski. In lane number 2, it is Desur, the senior from Olivet. Guadalupe is the sophomore from Hillsdale in lane number 3. Dick Hutt is a freshman from Hillsdale in lane number 4. Emma Wallace is the junior for Davenport in lane number 5. Burnham is a freshman from Hillsdale in lane number 6. Feniff is a junior from Saginaw Valley in lane number 7. And Sarah Norman is a sophomore from Olivet in lane number 8. Coming up right now, thank you for joining us. The action has been fast-paced and furious. I'm Joey Sutherland. My director and producer is Chase Joseph. And we welcome you here to East Kentwood High School, where we are in day 2 of the Don Kimble Invitational. And hitting the wall with a, wow, we have 4 swimmers within 0.3 of a second. And I think it was Wallace who got the W with a time of 107.33. So congratulations to Emma Wallace with a time of 107.33. That is a personal best for the junior for Davenport. And that will bring us to the championship heat here. In lane number 1, it's going to be Wagner, the freshman from Davenport. Cornell is a senior from Saginaw Valley in lane number 2. Pearson is a freshman from Olivet in lane number 3. Cow is from Wayne State in lane number 4. Vega is a sophomore from Olivet in lane number 5. Schroeder is a junior from Olivet in lane number 6. Gurecki is a sophomore from Wayne in lane number 7. And it is Brownrigg, the freshman from Davenport, is in lane 8. The seed time to beat here for the championship heat of the 100-yard breaststroke is 103.37. And at the first 50 at 29.67 is Coe from Wayne. Second is so close, but I'm going to say it's Schroeder from Olivet at 30.12. They're on the home stretch right now. A nice turn there by Coe as she's got about a half of a pool to go. Can she hold the lead? And it looks like we have a change in the leaderboard. That's all the way up to lane number 6. That would be Schroeder. And it is Schroeder at 103.47 takes the race. Congratulations with that 103.47. A 2-second drop for Megan Schroeder, the junior from Olivet Nazarene. Second place went to Coe at 104.31. And third place was lane number 5 of Vega. Now we will transition into the men's. Same event, the 100-yard breaststroke. All right, who do we have in this first of 3 heats? It is Justin Davis, the freshman from Aquinas, in lane number 4, and Andrew Coble, the sophomore from Olivet, is in lane 5. Their respective seed times here are 1:16.27 for Davis and 1:17.23 for Coble. Inside the flags here at the first 50. And hitting the wall with a time of 34.88 is Davis. Coble was at 36.29. Getting ready to hit the third wall here. And holding the lead right now. A good swim for Davis. He looks like he's en route to a personal best. And he'll hit the wall at 1:15.28. That is a full second drop. Coble goes 1:17.05. That's a quarter of a second drop. So personal best for both swimmers there in that first heat. Bringing us to heat number 2 in the 100-yard breast for the men. It will be Tarman, the junior from Olivet, is in lane number 1. Hernandez, the sophomore for Davenport, is in lane number 2. Gorman is a sophomore from Saginaw Valley in lane number 3. Joey Dombrowski is a freshman from Wayne State in lane number 4. Hassan is a senior for Wayne State in lane number 5. Modglin is a senior from Saginaw Valley in lane number 6. Singer is a freshman from Saginaw Valley in lane number 7. And Kemmler is a freshman for AQ in lane number 8. Our seed time to beat here is 59:34, but Gorman, Dombrowski, and Hassan are all within 1.4 seconds of each other, 0.14 seconds of each other, I beg your pardon. At the wall on the home stretch right now here. And it looks like from the naked eye, I think it is lane 6, which would be, but let's wait. It's getting close here and hitting the wall with a time. It is lane number 6, 58.72. What a nice swim there. That was lane number 6, 58.62. That is a 2-second drop almost for Sanders Modglin, the senior from Saginaw Valley. Second place went to lane number 3, Jacob Gorman, who went 59.16. And that was a half a second drop as well. So, again, of the 8 swimmers there, we had 6 personal bests of the 8 swimmers. And that's what we want to see right now. That's going to bring us into the championship heat of the men's 100-yard breaststroke. Evreinhoff of Olivet is in lane number 1. Rotier is in lane number 2 for Saginaw Valley, the freshman. Waited for the start there. We have Richard Polasic is in lane number 3, the sophomore for Davenport. Anderson is in lane number 4 for the junior from Wayne State. Christian Rotier is the junior for Saginaw Valley in lane number 5. Stender is a freshman for Davenport in lane number 6. Adams is a sophomore from Olivet in lane number 7. And Alzaid is a unknown year for Wayne State in lane 8. At 25-27 is the leader at the halfway mark. That would be Anderson. Hans Anderson had the seed time to beat of 55-36. He was hoping to go better than that. He's on the way home. He's got about a half a body length lead as they hit the flags. Is he going to hold it? Who's going to get second? That's the better battle right now. And first is Anderson. Second goes to Rotier at 55-33. But 54-36 wins it for Hans Anderson. 54-36. That's exactly a 1-second drop. Rotier's 55-33 is a quarter of a second drop for Christian Rotier. And third place on that one went to lane number 3 to Polasic from Davenport at 55-37, which was a half a second drop as well. All right, continuing the recurring motif of best times and fast swimming here at the Don Kimble Memorial Classic here, the first year of it. You are watching it exclusively on the EK YouTube network. I'm Joey Sutherland. Chase Joseph is my tag team partner. We're coming to you live from the KPS Aquatic Center on the beautiful campus of East Kentwood High School as we are into the first heat of the women's 100-yard backstroke, and it is Critchell the sophomore for Aquinas, is in lane number 2. McBride is a freshman from Olivet in lane number 3. Branford is a freshman from Wayne State in lane number 4. Also from Wayne State, but a senior in lane number 5 is Balk. And in lane number 6, the senior for Aquinas is Brooks. At the halfway mark, it is 29:75 for Branford from Wayne with the lead. And she actually had the seed time to beat at 1:02:03, just ahead of Balk, who was at 1:02:28. Has about a half a second lead inside the flags, about to hit the wall, and the winner of the first heat is Branford at 1:01:19. Second place on that one will go to Balk at 1:02:03. Wow. So it is for both swimmers a quarter of a second drop, who went 1-2 respectively. Now we are up to the second heat of the 100-yard backstroke, and it will be the sophomore from Saginaw Valley will be in lane number 1, Cassis. And lane number 2, the sophomore from Davenport and Casper. Lane number 3 is Tarliff from Wayne. Lane number 4 is Paige Howell from Olivet. Lane number 5 is Zoe Vance from Saginaw Valley, the sophomore. Lane number 6, a freshman from Saginaw Valley, is Astrakis. In lane number 7, also from Saginaw Valley, only a junior, it is Thomas. And in lane number 8, the junior from Hillsdale, it is Slepian. The second of 3 heats here of the women's 100-yard backstroke. And at the halfway mark, it is very close. I'm going to go 29:02 to 29:10. That is Astrakis just over Thomas in lane 6 and 7 respectively. At the halfway mark, they're coming up on the final flip turn, and now they're on their way home. Who wants this one? The second heat of the 100-yard backstroke. And I tell you what, folks, it's still potentially anybody's game, but I think sneaking up in lane 4, it is Howell winning it, and she does at 58:97. Paige Howell, the freshman from Olivet, 58:97. Second place was Vance at 59:36. Third place was Engelsman at 59:48. And I said Engelsman, but I beg your pardon, that was Astrakis who had the third place with that 59:48. They had already switched the boards into the next heat, so my apologies there to Natasha Astrakis, the freshman from Saginaw Valley, who got third place with that season best, 59:48. And now into the championship heat, it is Dice, the freshman for Wayne State, in lane number 1. McDowell, the senior from Saginaw Valley, is in lane number 2. Tunney is a junior from Hillsdale in lane number 3. Chorley is the junior from Wayne State in lane number 4. Jordan Fox is a junior from Wayne State in lane number 5. Chelsea Engelsman is the freshman from Davenport in lane number 6. Lauren Bachheim is the senior for Davenport in lane number 7. And Caroline Holmes is a sophomore from Hillsdale in lane number 8. At the halfway mark, it is a real tight race. 27:57, looks like Chorley with the lead. And she did have the fastest seed time, but only by a couple tenths of a second. And it's a real battle coming in, but it looks like she's holding her lead. Chorley inside the flags, about to hit the wall. And it is Chorley with a time of 56:99. Second place is going to go to Fox at 57:50. And third place is Ellis at 57:97. Is Engelsma. All right, so congratulations, though, for winning the 100-yard backstroke for the women. with a time of 56.99. The junior from Wayne State, it is Maddie Chorley. Dropping 0.3 of a second there to win that race. Now it's the men's turn. They have 3 heats of the 100-yard backstroke as well. It is Pickett from Aquinas in lane number 1. Whaley from Olivet is in lane number 2. Mitchell from Saginaw Valley is in lane number 3. Barstad is a senior for Wayne State in lane number 4. Monday is a sophomore for Davenport in lane 5. Ellis is a junior from Olivet Nazarene in lane number 6. Kruger is the freshman from Wayne State in lane number 7. And Tucci is a senior from Olivet in lane number 8. At the halfway mark, with a time of 26.99, it is Monday, the Davenport swimmer. And he actually had the second best seed time coming into this heat. They are on their way home right now, and it looks like he is going to hold the lead, although it got a little closer, hitting the wall. With a time of 56.08 is Monday. Congratulations to Matthew Monday. 56.08, which beats his personal best of before of 56.8, as opposed to the 08 that he got today. Second place on that one is going to go to Mitchell, who went 57.04. And third place was Ellis at 57.79, which is a personal best as well. The second heat coming up here of the 100-yard backstroke. And heat number 2 in lane number 1, it'll be Dolan, the junior from Wayne State. Gieskin, the sophomore from Davenport's in lane number 2. Miller, the freshman from Saginaw Valley, is in lane number 3. Kuiper, the freshman from Olivet, is in lane number 4. Gill III, the senior from Davenport, is in lane number 5. Aruskavikis is a freshman from Olivet in lane number 6. Overmeyer is a senior from Saginaw Valley in lane number 7. And Vandy is a freshman for Aquinas in lane 8. They're off. You hear that horn. And the seed time to beat here for the second heat is 52.95 by Liam Kuiper, the freshman from Olivet. At the first wall, it is a time of 24.86. Looks like has the lead for Gill III. Let's see if he can hold that one. Last flip turn into the home stretch. Does John Gill III have enough left in the tank? Inside the flags. I'm telling you, it's razor close. Who's going to hit the wall? It is Gill at 52.37. Oh, what a nice finish there. That's almost a 3/4 of a second drop. Second place on that one will go to Kuiper. Kuiper went 52.95, which is exactly his best time. And now we bring it to the A final. Well, first, congratulations to John Gill, the senior from Davenport, with his career best, 52.37, to win heat number 2. And now into the championship final. It is Klenner, the sophomore from Olivet, in lane number 1. Kennard is a freshman from Wayne in lane number 2. Mueller is a swimmer for Wayne State in lane number 3. Weber is a freshman from Davenport in lane number 4. Robles Ruiz is a junior from Saginaw Valley in lane number 5. Slabbert is a freshman from Saginaw Valley in lane number 6. Vetko is a junior for Wayne State in lane number 7. And Spencer, a senior, is in lane number 8. 100-yard backstroke, the final heat here. At the wall, it looked like lane 3 had the lead. Mueller at 23.86. It is 100th of a second better than Weber from Davenport. It's going to be a real battle on this back 50. At the wall, let's see if we can see him coming in here right now. We do. It's close. I can't call it right now. It's who's going to hit the wall first, and it is Mueller. Touches him out by 0.02 of a second at 49.73. 49.73, a 3/4 second drop. Second place is Liam Weber at 49.75. Both personal bests for the two swimmers. You feel bad for one of them, but that was just a slight touch out. Congratulations on that one, though. The winner of the men's 100-yard backstroke, it will go to Franz Mueller. Now we are on to the women's 400-yard IM. The freshman for Davenport will be in lane number 3, Anna Van Heetsema. Phoebe Johnston is a sophomore from Hillsdale, will be in lane number 4, and Hannah Dothit is a junior from Hillsdale in lane number 5. The seed time to beat here is 5:08.72 for Johnston. All right, now in the 400-yard IM, like any individual medley, you start out with the butterfly, then you transition into the back crawl, which is slightly different than the medley relay. So you go, we're still on the butterfly here. All right, transitions into the backstroke from the butterfly. And the lead right now at 106.67 is Johnson. 107.24 is Duthit. And 109.31 in third place right now is Van Heetsema. Coming up to the second 50 of the back crawl. Then they will transition into the breaststroke. Very close race right here, though. Duthit is actually taking over the lead at 146.69, 147.47. I beg your pardon. For Van Heetsema, who is actually 0.03 of a second ahead of Johnston there. So the difference between first and third right now is none. Although now if you look at it right now, it's Johnston who's in third place. So I'm guessing backstroke is not her strongest suit. In first place right now is Van Heetsema from Davenport as they transition into the breaststroke. And another event another part of this where if this is somebody's best, you will see kind of a up and down or back and forth as they will go on this one. Let's see where we're at when they're coming back in front of us here. And definitely right now in the lead, it is out of lane 6. It's Duthit. At 3:09.07, second place at 3:10.58 is Johnston, and Van Heetsema is at 3:11.56. They have one more 50 right now of the breaststroke, and then they will transition into the front crawl, also known as freestyle. Or freestyle, also known as front crawl. And they're on their way in right now. Again, the seed time to beat here was 5:08.72. They will transition for the last 100 into the freestyle. It's at 3:53.44 to 3:54.06. Duthet just ahead of Johnston, and then at 3:57.82, it's Van Heetsema. They're doing their freestyle now. You got 100 yards here to finish this race. Now taking the lead now, it's going to be Johnston. She's going to hit the wall with about a body length lead. And that will be at 4:29.51 to 4:31.37 for Duthet. And Van Heetsema is at 4:33.98. We've got the final about 36 yards coming up here. At the flip turn, it'll be 25 to go. Can Johnson hold on to this? It appears that she will. Now the question is, can Duthet outlast Van Heetsema? It is really close right now as we're coming into the flags. Does she got a little bit left of the zip and the doodah? Whose arm is up first and hitting the wall? It is, Van Heetsema overtook Duthet. It is 5:04.01 for the winner, and congratulations on that one to Phoebe Johnston. But then it was a difference of 1/10 of a second for Van Heetsema getting second place. 5:07.9. 5:04.01. And 5:08 flat. So all three swimmers had personal bests. Bring us into heat 2 of the 400-yard IM. It is going to be Matthews from Saginaw Valley, the seniors in lane number 1. DeVries is a junior from Olivet in lane number 2. Mills is a sophomore from Hillsdale in lane number 3. Witt, sophomore from Wayne, is in lane number 4. Also from Wayne in lane number 5 is Warner. And another junior from Wayne in lane number 6 is Cooper. Balk is a senior from Wayne in lane number 7. And Cordier is a freshman from Saginaw Valley in lane number 8. The seed time to beat for this heat is 4:48.24 for Juliana Witt, the sophomore from Wayne State. In the lead right now, still doing the butterfly, the first 50 at 30.82 is Warner. I can see right now over in the well that diving is underway. They're actually in the 4th round right now, which is, we will do our best to try to see some of the diving and give you a call on diving if we have a chance. All right, at 106.4 with just a 2/10 of a lead right now still. It is, looked like it was Mills. We'll have to see on this next wall. Next wall, I should say, that actually has a touchpad. Definitely out of lane number 3 with the lead. That's Mills at 141.36. Next up, it is 145.85 for Cordier. And third at 146.18 is Balk. Finishing up the backstroke here, getting ready to transition into the breaststroke with a comfortable lead right now. And hitting the wall is Mills at 216.18. Bach at 222.93. 223.42 is DeVries, is in 3rd place right now. These are all duking it out. Mills will continue to hold on to her very comfortable lead with the breaststroke. She's about to hit the wall again at a time of 2:58.75. Continuing with the breaststroke. Heat number 2 of 3 here of the women's 400-yard IM. In lane 3 with a commanding lead. It is Amy Mills at 3:41.44 as she now ends in the front crawl, her final 100 here. Bach is at 3:47.98, but actually ahead of her is Witt at 3:47.60. And then at 3:48.90 or 3:47.97 is DeVries, I believe. They got a real battle coming out here. Final 50 about to come into play here for Mills. She held that last 50 with a time of 33.61. She's at 4:15.05. Second place out of lane 2 right now is DeVries at 4:24.57. Warner's at 4:25.76. As they are on their final 100 or 50 of the front crawl. Let's see what the time is here. The seed time to beat again was 4:48, and I believe we're going to see a better time here. 4:47.35. That's a 2.6 seconds better. Second place is going to go to Cooper at 4:50.62. That's a personal best by 0.02 of a second. Third place will go to Witt at 4:50.83. And fourth place will go to Bach at 4:53. All right, now we will have our A final, our championship heat final of the women's 400-yard IM. It will be Darby, the senior from Saginaw Valley, in lane number 1. Mason is the freshman from Hillsdale in lane number 2. Also a freshman from Hillsdale in lane number 3 is Megan Clifford. Lane number 4 is a freshman from Wayne State. It is Megan Elmquist. Lane number 5 will have a freshman from Hillsdale in Joanna Burnham. And lane number 8 is the Hillsdale sophomore, Cecilia Guadalupe. And lane number 7, it's the freshman for Davenport, Hannah Nat. And in lane number 8, the senior from Wayne State, it is Ashley Allen. Coming up here to the wall, it looks like lane 2 is going to have the lead. No, actually lane 3, Clifford at 28.58, just ahead of Mason at 28.92. And then 29.35 is a dead tie between Darby and Elmquist. So a real good battle here in the championship heat. The seed time to beat here going in was 4:37.99 for Megan Elmquist, the freshman. $1:00.13 for Clifford, 1:02.69 for Mason. That's 1-2 here as we now transition into the back crawl. Now, I don't want to get into too much detail, but there was a major snafu that happened involving tech suits coming into this week. And it didn't just involve teams that are here, but many teams in not just the state, but in the region were unable to get their tech suits for their meets this weekend. And again, these are tapered meets for most people at the halfway mark. So that's really, that makes some of these times even more impressive. Still on the backstroke right now. Coming in, looks like holding the lead in lane 2 is Mason. She's going to hit the wall right now at 2:11.87. Just ahead of 2:14.29 for Clifford and 2:14.44 for Elmquist. These swimmers are continuing to duke it out here. Nice job. And let's see, holding it through the first 50 of the breaststroke at the wall with a time of 2:53.06 is Mason, but on her heels is a time of 2:54.95 for Clifford and 2:55.45 for Elmquist. 2:55.52 is Burnham. So really, really close, and we're not quite to the front crawl yet, folks. Here they come again. It's a real battle. I think just barely ahead is Mason over Burnham. And it is, 2:34.72 to 2:35.07. Wow. The difference between first through fourth place is just razor thin, folks. We're coming up on this is the first 50 of the freestyle, and it's almost a virtual tie between first and second place. At the flip turn, it is 4:06.53 to 4:06.73. Mason with 0.2 of a second lead, but hot on their trail is Elmquist as well. They are in the last 50 near the final flip turn. This is going to be a real dogfight coming to the home stretch. Picking it up and laying it down. They're going with everything they got in the tank. The kick. Look at this pull. Look at this race. It's too close to call. Inside the flags, I think we have a change in the leaderboard. Winning it with a time of 4:36.79 is Elmquist. She goes 29:15 on that final 50. 4:36.79. What a finish there by Megan Elmquist, the freshman. Second place will end up going to, it was actually Burnham at 4:36.95. And then 4:37.14 was Mason. Wow. All right, we only have 2 heats here of the men's 100. I had to get my composure back. That was such an exciting finish to that race. Holy cow, that's what we are hoping for and looking forward to seeing. That was just flat out fun. All right, in the men's, as I said, there's only 2 heats here of the 400 IM. Martins Rezendi, the senior from Saginaw Valley, is in lane number 2. Strombaugh is a freshman from Saginaw Valley in lane number 3. Spencer is a senior for Wayne State in lane number 4. Cron is a senior from Wayne State in lane number 5. And Singer is a freshman from Saginaw Valley in lane number 6. The seed time to beat here is 4:16.21. What a fun day 2 finals that we've had here tonight on the campus of East Kentwood High School here at the KPS Aquatic Center. I have not gone through and gave an acknowledgement to our officials here tonight. I want to let you know that our head official for the weekend is Mr. Scott Appleyard. The other officials include Dorian Lazzie, Shane Garner, and Joseph Schroeder. So congratulations, or thank you, I should say, to our 4 officials who have done a wonderful job here this weekend through coming up on the end of day 2. We still have the prelims for the final events tomorrow morning and the championship finals tomorrow, and we hope you join us again here on the YouTube network. Like today, we'll probably start showing some video feed with music at about 5:30. I'll start talking somewhere between 5:45 and 6, and the finals themselves will begin exactly at 6 o'clock. So we hope you join us for the finals, and we do have a special treat tomorrow night. We will actually have a tribute to the man who this invitational was named after, the late, great swim coach and even better person, Mr. Don Kimble. So we will take some time to really honor the legend of our sport at this time tomorrow. All right, at the flip turn with a time of 2:00.67, it is Strombow. 2:02.65 is Spencer. It's a good battle going on right now. Again, the seed time to beat here was 4:16.21 for the senior Chris Spencer. They're making their way back in right now, still in the breaststroke. About to go inside the flags out of lane 3. It is Strombow from Saginaw Valley. He's going to hit the wall at 2:36.72 with a split time of 36.05. 36.64 was the split time for Spencer, who's in at the wall at a 2:39.29. Third place right now is Cron at 2:42.32 with a split time of 36.36. Still a good race. This is heat 1 of 2 for the men. The consolation heat. They are outside of my line of sight. And okay, now into it. Back it is in lane number 3. Holding the lead is Strombow. And he'll have that lead at 3:13.97. Second place, 3:16.97 is Spencer. Cron is in third place at 3:17.93. They are on the front crawl right now. The final of the 4 strokes. Holding the lead by almost 3 body lengths right now, hitting the wall at 2:43.76 is Strombow. Second place at 2:40. Wow. 2:47.61 is Cron. 2:47.63. 0.02 of a second differentiates right now Cron and Spencer. They are really duking it out here in the final 50 of the front crawl. They're on their way home right now. Strombow still with a commanding lead. He's got his final 10 yards to go. He's about to hit the wall, and he's going to win the consolation heat with a time of 4:12.79. That is almost a 10-second drop. Second place is Cron at 4:15.91. That's a 2-second drop. Spencer gets third place at 4:16.54. That's going to lead us to the A finals. We will have the senior from Wayne State in lane number 1, Westgate. The freshman from Davenport, Julian Lizet, is in lane number 2. Matea Kapatasti is in lane number 3, the freshman from Saginaw Valley. Capizzo is a sophomore from Wayne State in lane number 4. Trevor Jones is a freshman from Wayne in lane number 5. Vucelik is a sophomore for Wayne in lane number 6. Marquise is a junior from Saginaw Valley in lane number 7. And please, Ronan, the sophomore from Davenport, is in lane number 8. And they are underway. The seed time to beat here in this championship heat of the 400 IM belongs to Capizzo. He's the only one to break so far this year the sub 4 minute mark. He's at 3:58.98. Now, folks, let me break that down to you. That means he's averaging 100 yards for all 4 strokes of 100. That is pretty doggone fast in a 400 IM. At the first 25, it is It is way too close to call. Almost everybody was between 25 low and 25 high. A couple 26s in there. This will conclude the first leg of the 400 IM. The butterfly will be completed here. Right now in the lead out of lane number 4. It's Capizzo with another 28.51 to go 53.87. Just ahead of Jones, who's at 54.70. Now they transition into the second leg, which is the back crawl or the backstroke. The first 50 of the backstroke is about to be completed. That lead is very much narrowed. Now the difference between first and third is going to be super close. And the lead still, though, is Capizzo at 125.80. Second place at 126.23 and at 126.49. So second and third, respectively, are Mateo and Trevor. Let's keep an eye here as the backstroke concludes here. And I'll tell you what, I think we have a change in the leaderboard right now. And at 157.08, 0.6 of a second faster, it is a change. It is Mateo right now. Capatazzi is in first place, just ahead of Capizzo. And then you have 158.08 for Jones. So these three are still duking it out. It's anybody's race to win right now as we are in the breaststroke, the first 50 of the breaststroke. Holding on to the lead, or actually taking the lead now out of lane 4 once again is Capizzo. He had a 33.19 to go faster than the 34.07 of Mateo to take the lead at 2:30.33 with the back 50 of the breaststroke taking place right now. Then we'll have the final 100 of the front crawl, the anchor leg of it. Here they come, folks. Wow, opening up that lead to a body length lead right now out of lane 4. It's Capizzo from Wayne State. He hits the wall at 3:04.43. Second place at 3:06.77 is Mateo going into the final 100 yards. It's the front crawl time. Rev up the engine and let's see what you got. Wow, holding strong right now is Capizzo, and he was the time to beat. He's got about a 3 body length lead as he hits the wall at 3:32.50 with the final 50 to go. 3:35.56 for Mateo is in second place, and then 3:38.95 for Jones is in third. Again, the seed time was Capizzo at 3:58.98. He's trying to go better than that. I don't think he's going to do it. It'll be close, though. I hope he's going to take first place, though, nonetheless, with a time of 3:59.16. Second place will go to Mateo Capatasti. He went 4:02.20. That's a 6-second drop. Third place will go to Jones, who went 4:07.70. Fourth place is Marco Vucelic, the sophomore from Wayne, who went 4:10.15. And that's going to bring us up to the sprints. The 3 heats of the women's 50-yard freestyle. All right, they're asking for just a quick break here before we get into the 50 free. We don't have anybody at the... He did say give us 1 minute here. That was interesting. The one official didn't realize it. He's on the far side. So he blew the whistle for everybody to come up onto the blocks, but there is nobody right now at the scorer's table. So if you started this one right now, it would not bode well. Now it looks like they're about to be ready. And in this first heat of the women's 50-yard freestyle, the C heat, we have Clark, the freshman from Saginaw Valley, is in lane number 1. Helgren, the sophomore from Davenport, is in lane number 2. Sakarik is a sophomore from Wayne State in lane number 3. Casper from Davenport is in lane number 4. Perry from, where is Perry from? Perry is from Olivet, is in lane number 5. Schroeder from Olivet is in lane number 6. It is Rapseat from Davenport in lane number 7. And the freshman from Wayne State in lane number 8, it is Lauren Paris. Heat number 1, the seed time to beat is 25:01. Let's see if we're going to break the 25-second barrier here. Can somebody go 24 high? Or 24 low? What the heck? Let's shoot for the moon here. You can see they are absolutely tearing it up. On the flip turn, here they come back. Who wants this one? Micah Casper had the time to beat at 25:01. Can she beat it? She hits the wall. It is Casper who goes 24:95. Second place on that one will go Helgren at 25:06. And third place was Sakarik at 25:09. Congratulations, though, to Micah Casper, the sophomore from Davenport. She takes the first heat. She is a Jenison standout, Jenison High School. A fine program and tradition, and I think they had an exceptional day in the state finals today. Second heat, let me not get caught off guard here. The sophomore from Wayne is Seeloff in 1. Reyes is in lane number 2 from Olivet. Cornell is in lane number 3 from Saginaw Valley. Walters is from Wayne, freshman in lane number 4. Dice is a freshman from Wayne in lane number 5. Katalski is a freshman from Wayne in lane number 6. Mumby from Davenport is in lane number 7. And Vance is a Saginaw Valley sophomore in lane 8. And the winner is Dice, who goes 24:43. Holy cow, Evie Dice, the freshman, goes 24:43. She shaves off 0.2 of a second more, just touching out the second place of 24:49 of Walters, I beg your pardon. All right, that's going to bring us up to the championship heat finals here. It is Gurecki, the sophomore from Wayne, in lane number 1. Coe is in lane number 2, also from Wayne. Taylor from Hillsdale is in lane number 3. Brunner is from Wayne, the senior, in lane number 4. Gurieva is a senior from Saginaw Valley in lane number 5. Tarlev is a junior from Wayne in lane number 6. Bransford is a freshman from Wayne in lane number 7. And Addison Daly is a freshman from Olivet Nazarene in lane number 8. They're going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, folks. This is too close to call. Let's see it at the wall. I can't tell from my angle, but it looks like it's going to go to Gurieva is going to win it with a time of 23:69. That is a personal best. Tanya Gurieva, the senior from Saginaw Valley, goes 23:69 to win it. Second place is Taylor, Marie Taylor, who goes 23:74. Lightning fast. The difference from first to second place was 0.05 of a second. And again, folks, I've talked to you about this throughout the evening. When you're talking 0.05 of a second, you cannot blink that fast. That's how close that last race was. It was an exciting race, and again, congratulations to the senior from Saginaw Valley, Tanya Gurieva. Now we will transition into the men's 50-yard freestyle. Varinoff is the senior from Olivet in lane number 1. Hernandez is a sophomore from Davenport in lane number 2. Cruz is a freshman from Saginaw Valley in lane number 3. Perzak is a freshman for Davenport in lane number 4. Whitfield is a junior from Davenport in lane number 5. Lindquist is a senior from Saginaw Valley in lane number 6. Washington is a freshman from Olivet in lane number 7. And Adams is a sophomore for the Tigers in lane number 8. Holy go. This is just crazy, folks. Some of the times we've seen today. And I haven't even had to mention that dreaded C word. But I tell you what, folks, what we have seen has been really awesome today. The COVID be darned has kind of been the theme, and you almost forget about it with what we've been seeing. Looks like we're going to have one of the alternates is going to be able to slide into this. I'm not sure for what lane. Not really sure what happened, but we're liking it. If you get a chance to swim, we want everybody to get that chance to swim. And I actually think diving is already done. Either it's already done or they're switching from the guys to the girls. I'm not 100% sure. Again, folks, this is day 2 of 3. We'll be back here for the prelims tomorrow morning. Warm-ups for the swimming prelims will begin at 8 a.m. with the finals for the warm-up for the prelims will be at 8 a.m. The prelims themselves will begin at 10 a.m. The diving warm-ups will begin at 10 a.m., and then the diving start will begin at noon. We will then again do the same thing tomorrow night as we've done tonight with the swimming finals will start at 6 o'clock. We'll go on the air between 5:30 and 5:45. And the diving will start not much later, but if it holds to the time frame that we had today, you're done. All right. Go ahead and punch out for 8:30. Yep. All right, here we go to the C final. Now I don't even remember if I gave you the names here. Evereinhoff is in 1, Hernandez is in 2, Cruz is in 3, Perzak is in 4, Whitfield's in 5, Lindquist is in 6, Washington's in 7, and Adams is in lane 8. The seed time to beat here is 21:74. It's going to be close. We're at the 18-second mark inside the flag. Can't tell who's going to win it. 50 is always tough. The winner is going to go Whitfield, 21:79. Second place by 100th of a second. Oh, my goodness. You almost feel bad for him. Is Eric Perzak. He goes 21.8. So 100th of a second was difference between first and second. Now we have the B finals. The B heat, which is Slabbert, the freshman from Saginaw Valley, in 1. Lane number 2 is John Gill, the senior for John Gill III, actually, for Davenport in lane number 2. Mahaney is a junior for Wayne State in lane number 3. Hinckley is in lane number 4 from Davenport, the junior. Modglin is a senior from Saginaw Valley in lane number 5. Dickey is a sophomore for Davenport in lane number 6. Tucker Jones is a freshman for Davenport in lane number 7. And Reichel is a senior for Saginaw Valley in 8. I barely got the names out. They're inside the flags and winning it. We'll have to see the wall. It is Hinckley at 21:37. The junior from Davenport, Drew Hinckley, goes 21:37. A personal best. Second place in lane number 5 was Modglin, who goes 21:47. And now the A final. It is going to be Barstad, the senior for Wayne, is in lane number 1. Weber is the freshman for Davenport in lane number 2. Fox is the freshman for Saginaw Valley in lane number 3. Vetko is a junior for Wayne State in lane number 4. Mueller from Wayne is in lane number 5. Pedro Nagueria is in lane number 6, the freshman from Saginaw Valley. Rotier, the freshman for Saginaw Valley, is in lane number 7. And Amick is a senior for Saginaw Valley in lane number 8. At the first flip turn on their way back, the seed time to beat was 20.49 for Luca. Can he hold on? It looks like he did, and he will hit the wall at the time of 20.2. Holy cow! That is lightning in the water, folks. 20.2. He dropped a quarter of a second there to win the 50-yard freestyle. What a swim. Luca Setfo wins the 50-yard freestyle. 20.2. Folks, I thought for an eyelash we might see sub 20. That would have been cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Some great swimming again here at the KPS Aquatic Center. Day 2 is in the books, and I tell you what, folks, it's been another great day of swimming and diving. We are going to have a couple of time trials here as Chase shows the board, but we're looking at that one. I want to see that one more time myself, that 50 free time for Luca. That was just amazingly fast. And the nice thing is I got about a minute delay. I got to see the race one more time. You really can't see it even from my angle here in the press box, but so much fun. So much fun. All right, folks, that's going to just about do it here today. Once again, we got a couple of time trials here, but we're going to wrap it up here tonight. It was another exciting day. I encourage you all to check out all the scores, times, and everything else on Meet Mobile. It is listed under the Don Kimble Swimming and Diving Invitational. And as I said, we'll be back for the finals again tomorrow on the YouTube network. That's going to just about do it today. Again, some great swimming and diving. Thank you to our scoring table, which consisted of Brandon Graff, Mo Steffens, and Elizabeth Aismont, and then running the diving, doing nothing short of remarkable. I am really sad that we didn't get a chance to cover some of that here today, because I tell you what, Catherine Aismont, who is a middle school dive coach in just her second year doing it, thanks to that C word that we weren't going to talk about, had to run the entire diving, never having done all aspects of setting it up and then running it. And she's done just a remarkable job. So thank you to the rock star of the day, in my opinion, Catherine Aismont, who's done an amazing job. Also, again, I want to thank all the coaches who've been so wonderful. Justin Vasquez, Christy Kinzer from Aquinas, Kurt Kerner from Hillsdale, Kelly Essler from Olivet Nazarene, Jason Lyncher from Saginaw Valley, and Sean Peters from Wayne State. They've been wonderful to work with, and that's going to just about do it. For my tag team partner, Chase Joseph, I'm Joey Sutherland. Thanks for watching, everybody. Until our finals tomorrow,